guitar neck in a country melody. I'm all about working hard to make a buck, working on my old man's hand-me-down truck. At the end of the day, you know what? It all takes a backseat to girls and beer. That's what the world revolves around here. The hot and the cold. God gave us boys two hands to hold, and there it's clear that we're made to love girls and beer. I love girls and beer.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Blue Crew Happy Hour. We're going to have some fun here today. I'm usually on the other side of this thing, making sure that everything's running good with the rest of the team. But today I'm jumping on this side and hollering at y'all. So if you've ever tuned in before, thanks for coming back. If this is your first time to a Blue Crew Happy Hour live stream, welcome. Just want to encourage everybody, if you're watching, tuning in, then click that share button and share this stream with your friends and other people so we can get everybody tuned in. Today, we are sponsored today by Budweiser, so it is a happy hour. So if you are having a cold one, join us, and thanks to Budweiser for taking good care of us on these happy hours. We also got Front Porch as our presenting sponsor. Front Porch is a great music site up in Canada that has been really, really good to Manny Blu and our team, and just sharing the word on new good music coming out. So go check out Front Porch. And we also always try to have a benefit involved. So we got Unison Benevolent Fund as well. So check out the link in the description there and go check them out. So let's get the show on the road. We got a couple of great artists joining us. We got Clay Barker, we've got Manny Blu as usual, and we got Marshall Dane. Welcome.
What's up?
Right on.
Good deal. Awesome. Well, hey, so let's just jump right into some tunes, man. I think first up, we got Clay. What you gonna play for us, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna play a song I wrote with Mr. Blaine Rudd and Ella Langley called Country Boy Romance, about getting a girl to fall in love with a country boy. Bit of a fun little song. So that'll be the one. Here we go. She wants a six-pack. Well, I've got it eyes down. She wants some blonde hair. Well, baby, mine's brown. I've been thinking maybe lately it's a time for a change. She wants that Maserati, top down on an asphalt drive. Well, I've got this old beat-up truck. It's headed down some dirt road tonight. Can't get lost in the woods. There ain't no woods around. Well, she ain't felt that freedom feeling of a small town night. Parked down by the water, stealing kisses under a starlit sky. Don't go knock it till you try it. All I need is a chance, and let me get you falling for a little country boy romance. Oh yeah. She wants that city slicker, blue suit with his hair combed back. Well, I've got these worn out jeans, t-shirt and a cowboy hat. She's been staring ever since these dusty boots walked on by. She wants that dancing music, bass loud in a downtown bar. Well, I've got this Conway twitty, little something to melt that girl's heart. Get her singing every word. I just love to lay you down. Well, she ain't felt that freedom feeling of a small town night. Parked down by the water, stealing kisses under a starlit sky. Don't go knock it till you try it. All I need is a chance. Well, let me get you falling for a little country boy romance. Yeah, a little country boy romance. Well, she ain't felt that freedom feeling of a small town night. Parked down by the water, stealing kisses under a starlit sky. She ain't felt that freedom feeling of a small town night. Parked down by the water, stealing kisses under a starlit sky. Well, don't go knock it till you try it. All I need is a chance. So let me get you falling for a little country boy romance. Yeah, a little country boy romance. Yeah, a little country boy romance. Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Awesome, man. Very cool. Cool. Manny,
Yes.
let us have it, man. What are you going to play? What you got for us?
I'm going to play a new song that is going to be on the next EP. This one's called Ain't Got You. You said that you're leaving because of my drinking. You said you've been praying and doing some thinking. If I really loved you, I'd show you and change my ways. You made it clear as long as I'm here getting lost and my friends are dipping a beer that I was all on my own. Now I ain't got you 'cause I drink the way I do. Out every night getting drunk up on a stool. It might be true, but girl, I drink the way I do. 'Cause baby, I ain't got you. Give him this card and walk out this bar, and I can stop wondering, girl, where you are. If you would just call me and tell me to come on back home. You made it clear as long as I'm here getting lost and my friends are dipping a beer that I was all on my own. Now I ain't got you 'cause I drink the way I do. Out every night getting drunk up on a stool. It might be true, and girl, I drink the way I do. 'Cause baby, I ain't got you. Yeah. Ain't got you 'cause I drink the way I do. Out every night getting drunk up on a stool. It might be true, but girl, I drink the way I do. 'Cause baby, I ain't got you. It might be true, but baby, what's a man to do? 'Cause baby, I ain't got you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sexy, baby.
Heck yeah, man. I was out there drinking, right? Getting after it. I love that
Thank
tune.
you.
Marshall, You got a tune for us, man. What you got for us? Lay it on us.
I sure do. All right. I hope you guys can hear me all right over there. You guys hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You got that? Okay, perfect. I can't hear myself, so I'll just assume it's on. This here's a track called Back in Town. I wrote this with, I don't know if you guys know Tommy Cecil and Thomas Archer, but I wrote this with those two cats down in Nashville. Come on. I just got back to the city. Been a long time gone, and a days have been away too many. Listen, more than home. And I call up my old friends. Shut the town down around 3 a.m. like the good old days. Like the good old days. I'm hitting road. Come on. Get on your dancing shoes. I got some moves for you. You show me hair falling down, I'll show you off downtown. We got this night on lock. Make up the time we lost. Cross off that being a while. Can't wait to crash your smile. Tonight I'm back in town. Spent enough time hotel thinking all about you. Right now I'm about 10 miles out from a deja vu view. Jumping up your porch in a red dress, into my arms with lips pressed up against mine. I could show you that tonight, alright. Get on your dancing shoes. I got some moves for you. You show me hair falling down, I'll show you off downtown. We got this night on lock. Make up the time we lost. Cross out that being a while. Can't wait to crash your smile. Tonight I'm back in town. Yeah, tonight back in town. Yeah, I'm back, yeah. Oh, and I call on my old friends. Shut the town down around 3 a.m. like the good old days. Like the good old days, I'm heading your way. Oh, get on your dancing shoes. I got some moves for you. You show me hair falling down, I'll show you off downtown. We got this night on lock. Make up the time we lost. Cross off that been a while. Can't wait to crash your smile. Tonight I'm back in town. Oh, oh, tonight I'm back in town. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. Back in town. It'd be nice to get back anywhere these days, right?
Amen to that.
Right on. So, hey guys, we're gonna jump to a quick media break here, and then we're gonna come back and I wanna hear about all y'all's musical influences and what got y'all started. So, also to the viewers, if you have questions, if anybody has questions for the artists, you can hit hashtag Blue Crew Happy Hour and send those over to us, and we'll try to get in and ask these questions. So. But first, we got to keep the lights on, so we're going to go to the media break in a second.
A year ago, I didn't even know your name.
They say, never shake a beer. Never pour straight down the middle. And never wait to drink. Introducing Budweiser Nitro Gold, infused with nitro for a silky smooth finish. A lager best enjoyed the wrong way. Flip, pour hard, wait for it.
We were high, we were kings and queens, but most of all, we were living in the fast lane, running wild and free, burning up the night like a third degree. We were young, we were high, we were kings and queens. Oh, how I wish clock on the wall tick-tocking, and it ain't stopping, so we're not going home. We got that feel good flowing, and we don't wanna take it slow. It's so let's throw that, keep it going a bone. Hey, it's 11:59 Central Standard Time, but we ain't gotta be no Cinderella.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, so I want to hear from y'all. Before we got started on the broadcast, we were all chatting ahead of time. We were talking about some past musical influences. Clay, I want to hear about your background, man. You played in a rock band, Christian rock band. Did some different stuff before. How'd you go from that and end up in country music?
Well, I think so. Starting out, early on playing music, I always loved playing drums. Like I always loved the rhythm side of things, and so started playing drums at a really early age. I think I was probably 8, and I was terrible. Don't get me wrong. At 8, I was probably terrible the whole time I played, but I enjoyed playing. And so started out just playing in some 80s cover bands and things like that. And eventually moved into playing some metal music, some screamo metal music. And then from that, decided that I didn't want to play drums anymore, and I wanted to start singing and playing guitar, and moved into a contemporary worship band, and did that for about 4 years, and then went to college and took a break for 3 years, and then kind of came back to my roots growing up in Alabama. I grew up around country music, grew up listening to Travis Tritt, Merle, Hank, Willie, all that. And so I kind of wanted to come back to the 3 chords and the truth side of things, and so that's where I am now.
There you go. Yeah, 3 chords and the truth. That's right.
That's it.
Manny, tell us a little bit of, because I know the answer to this because you and I are talking about it all the time. But what have you been listening to, and what can fans expect? Because you've got some announcements coming down the pipe in the next couple of weeks, and you've played some of the songs that you're working on these broadcasts. So what can fans expect? And what have you been listening to? What's changing in the sound?
Yeah, I got into music because I loved the blues and what the blues has to offer. And so walking down that line, B.B. King was like the main guy, and then Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan and that loudness. And when I moved into country, I didn't quite understand, I grew up loving country because of my buddies, and they were all listening to pop country. So I didn't understand that you can blend the two together. And so the next album was going to be, very much more of my influences, loving the blues rock kind of thing, and the vibe country has. I think, honestly, country music definitely has the best fans, best vibe. So I love that, a part of it. So bringing the country vibe with some of that blues rock sort of influences is really, really cool. And during the quarantine, I've had a lot of fun kind of exploring out musically beyond what I kind of knew really well, and got really into 80s rock and been really enjoying Motley Crue lately. So we're mixing things up. I'm having fun with it. And like we were talking about earlier, Nathan, coming from a different, more of a sort of rock background, is it has been my sort of pillar as far as what rock, going that direction. He's not turning the amps down, so I definitely like that. So we're definitely going to
why
rocking.
Why turn down when you can turn up, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So hit us,
man.
Man. Like what got you into music? What have you been listening to now versus when you started? All that.
You asking me still?
I couldn't.
Sorry, yeah, Marshall. What? Tell us the influences, man. What do you start listening to, and what are you listening to these days?
Well, I was raised a minister, and like by a minister to be a minister. So I had zero influence for outside music other than I got to hear some Willie Nelson and I got to hear some Merle Haggard. But I was always taking a banjo and kind of putting a little bit of my own twist on it and getting in trouble for it. So I eventually kind of left the church in that regard and kind of left the path of being a minister and thought, I'm going to do anything and everything I can musically, but also tell the story of, the kind of interesting mental struggles that I've gone through. And so I've found that I got influenced by every kind of music, like Manny was talking about, from Motley Crue to Beastie Boys to to obviously new country stuff to everything. And then when I found out that the place where my stories fit, even albeit not necessarily as mainstream sometimes, because I'd throw in a rap section or something different, was in country music. And I didn't, again, kind of like Manny said, and maybe that's a bit of a Canadian background thing where we feel like that really can blend together. These odd things that make up my musical art can be part of this same thing. And so country music now is, I'm always interested in any artist that kind of goes a little on the outside, not because they're wrecking traditional country, but because they're exploring inside what they can do with what they had brought to their table.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I agree.
Yeah, Manny and I have talked a lot about how country music really has grown from being a genre to a community. And that's what's so cool about what all y'all are doing. Like, there's so many other influences. You got pop country, rock country, you got everything. But really what country music has that has drawn us all to it, and why we're all here, is that it's a community of people that like come together for what is frequently just to have a good time, enjoy a beer, have some fun, get to know each other, and listen to good tunes. So let's do that. Clay, can you set us up with another song, man?
Yeah, man. I'm going to play one I wrote with Lee Langston and Noah Hicks about a relationship that is over, but you decide you're just going to keep going round and round in it anyway. And anyway, it's called Spinning You Around. A good year spinning on that blacktop, vinyl skipping on that turnpikes. Keeps running around and around like the merry-go. Like the clock on the wall ticking time away. Blind flying out of that open face. Stripping the thread more and more as we let it go. This ain't no straight path we've been walking. Lord knows why we do, but I keep on wondering, why do we keep dancing in this silent room, singing worn out songs in a worn out tune? Is it working? Baby, is this worth it? We're lost in a melody that we used to know, and the love that we had wasn't too far gone. Can you hear it? Honey, I can feel it. Swaying our hearts ain't gonna make a man. That's what I always say till I'm spinning you around again. Like a red light, just won't change what paycheck you get. You don't get paid, you're running anyway. You show up every day with a smile on your face when the going ain't great. Still keep on rolling and holding on. Yeah, we can't let it go, cause we can't get it back. Like a runaway train on a never-ending track. We're dancing in this silent room, singing worn out songs in a worn out tune. Is it working? Baby, is this worth it? Lost in a melody that we used to know, and the love that we had wasn't too far gone. Can you hear it? Honey, I can feel it. Swaying our hearts ain't gonna make a man. That's what I always say till I'm spinning you round again. And if you want to walk away, I wouldn't blame you either way. But if you want just one last time, I'll take you dancing in this silent room. Sing a worn out song in a worn out tune. Is it worth it? Baby, is this worth it? We're lost in the melody that we used to know, and the love that we had wasn't too far gone. Can you hear it? Baby, I can feel it. Swaying our hearts ain't gonna make a man. I said swaying our hearts ain't gonna make a man. That's what I always say till I'm spinning you round again. Till I'm spinning you round again.
Awesome. Very cool, man. Manny, song number 2. What you got this week?
Yeah, probably one of the songs that I've been playing a long time. The most I've ever played of my own songs. This one's looking forward to looking back. Know your name. Now if you don't come, that I don't want to see you first. Now I'm working on this overtime, and I'm buying a little piece of shine, sipping on your finger, baby. 'Cause we got dreams, we got plans, and I thought I'd never have. Girl, get crazy. Started with a kiss, just a little crush. Couple stupid kids falling crazy in love. I see you and me going for a walk, strolling through the years. I'm talking to you, baby, wrap around, grass gone blue, gone man, branches on my family tree. I don't want to go too fast, this future we have. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. You look cold, you didn't even know my name. All years from now, we'll have more memories than we got friends. Little fingerprints up and down the hall, box of 3 and 4 feet tall. Oh, can't you see it, baby? It started with a kiss, just a little crush. Couple stupid kids falling crazy in love. Now I see you and me going for a walk, strolling through the years. I'm talking to you, baby, wrap around, that mountain, it's gone down. Branches on the family tree. I want to go too fast to the future we have. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. Oh yeah. Well, it started with a kiss,
Nice.
So good.
Thank
Awesome,
you.
man.
That was
Awesome.
a fun one.
Marshall, tee one up for us, man. What you gonna play?
All right. I just realized that all the songs I'm going to be playing today, I co-wrote with Tommy. So this is another one I wrote with Tommy Cecil and our buddy Jared Mullins. And basically, the first time and the last time I rode motorcycle with my father, I was 5 years old. And then all of a sudden, I was an adult, bought a motorcycle, called up my dad, and he's like, "Son, I just sold my bike." And but within about 4 days, he bought another one, and him and I rode together. And then I went down to Nashville and I wrote this with Tommy. There's a track called Motorcycle. And I wanted to write a song called Motorcycle Country, but Tommy's like, that title sucks, man. Let's just call it Motorcycle. So here you go. What's on your mind, babe? It's on mine. It's the same thing. Give me the green light, cause you know time is wasting away. Hey, hey. Up on girl, I'm not sure just why we're waiting. I've got the keys, you got the jeans. Why don't you slide on my way? Hey, hey. See, I got room for two. It's just missing you. Come on. Come on, baby, would you say that we could go in? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. We're shifting gears, you're right here and me wide open. Hold on tight, we're taking off like a motorcycle. No place in mind, but we can find it when we get there. With your arms around me, girl, I'm down. We can go anywhere you want, yeah. Anything you want, yeah. Come on, baby, would you say that we can go in? Let's kick this you and me thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're right here and we're right open. Hold on tight, we're taking off like a motorcycle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo. Come on. Oh, come on, baby, would you say that we get going? Let's kick the you and me thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, we're taking off like, hey, yeah. Come on, baby, would you say that we go in? Let's kick the you and me thing into the fast lane. Shifting gears, you're out here and we're wide open. Hold on tight, taking off like a motorcycle. What you saying, baby? Yeah. Life in the fast lane. Come on. I've been fast lane. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I down the back road. Anywhere you wanna go. Yeah, yeah. On my motorcycle. Here we go. Bring in the church. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby. You and I. Down a back road. Anywhere you wanna go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
Man,
Hey, that was
have
awesome.
everybody
I was
clapping.
clapping along with you.
Go to church.
Yeah, baby.
Love it, love it. Awesome. Hey, just a reminder, everybody viewing, hopefully y'all were clapping along, but if you're tuning in, remember to share the broadcast, share it with your friends. Share everything, man. Let's just be sharing people, right? Like share Clay Barker, Marshall, Manny, like these artists, you know, they're all growing and the biggest thing is y'all sharing with your friends and all that. So share, right? And then we got some Blue Crew merch coming at you for some of the lucky winners that shared this broadcast. But thanks so much again to Budweiser and to Front Porch, our sponsors. They've been awesome. Another plug too. We're gonna have more music, but I'm just house cleaning here. Also, go check out the Unison Benevolent Fund, an amazing fund, especially during these trying times for musicians. We're going to talk a little bit when we come back from the media break, just about what things have been like for y'all as musicians during this time. So make sure that when the broadcast is over, go check out Unison Benevolent Fund and what they're up to. They do some great things for musicians in Canada. And so, yeah, we're going to hit a media break and we'll be right back with more music.
A year ago, I didn't even know your name.
The main event is finally here. It's smoke versus fire, meat versus grill, a rivalry as old as time. Game on, buds. It's barbecue season.
Hey everybody, Marshall Dane here.
Get on your dancing shoes.
I'm an indie artist from Alliston, Ontario.
So I'll keep running with the out crowd.
You can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music. You can even check out my videos on YouTube. Thank you so much for checking out my stuff, and I hope to see you out there. If you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook, find me out there as well. I do all kinds of live performances and all kinds of different shows. Peace, everybody. Have yourself a great day, and I hope you're all safe out there.
It's the precious booze. We were living in the fast lane, running wild and free, burning up the night like a third degree. We were young, we were high, we were kings and queens, but most of all,
Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Blue Crew Happy Hour. I want to hear from everybody just what this time has been like. I mean, Clay, we were talking. We had shows scheduled for you and Manny that got canceled at the beginning of this whole thing, and then Marshall, you played the last two shows with Manny before we canceled that tour. So what's cool about the Blue Crew Happy Hour is it's gotten us all connected in different ways. But what's it been like outside of this, Clay? I know you got the new song 17 out, and you used to tour around a lot. So what can your fans expect coming up from shows? What's your fall going to look like? You getting back out there or what?
So we'll be getting back out on the road starting this weekend, actually. So Friday and Saturday we'll be back on the road in Dothan, Alabama this weekend, and then we're going to continue that going on, moving forward weekend after weekend, as much as we can, as much as any venue will allow at this point. Then other than that, been doing a lot of writing and expect to be getting in the studio over and over to release multiple singles throughout the remainder of the year. So I'll be back in the studio Monday to have one ready to go for August, and then we'll just kind of keep that train rolling to have some more singles out to some of the listeners as the year goes on.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, plenty of time to dig deep and find some songwriting inspiration when you're up in quarantine. Right?
Yeah.
So, that's rad. Manny, we've been talking, a lot about what plans are and stuff. You're up in Canada, but hopefully back out on the road eventually. What are you excited about for that? Like, what's that looking like? and we've talked about the Blue Crew Happy Hours. What are you excited about, and what do you want your fans to know about?
Oh, I'm really excited about putting out the new EP. We're going to release a single probably around July. So we got new music coming, and luckily we were able to be forward thinking and be able to record this entire album before COVID hit. So we have things kind of on the go and be able to release some really cool things really soon. But touring, I'm looking forward to. There's a dog in the room. Sorry, everybody. I'm looking forward to just hanging out on the road and maybe doing these Blue Crew Happy Hours as a tour. Kind of ease our way back into social living while also distancing, perhaps. But maybe able to do some stripped down stuff in some breweries that. It was what the Blue Crew Happy Hour was designed to be. So I'm hoping to be able to be on the road soon with the band and do some stripped down sets. Kind of ease our way back into I guess some kind of normalcy.
Yeah, for sure. Marshall, what's you've been doing some performing throughout this whole time. What's the performance schedule like? And
I just missed your last part there, but I'll answer it.
Yeah, what's your schedule like coming up? What are you excited about?
Yeah. So I was kind of fortunate that there was 3 different opportunities to perform during this COVID situation where I would go out into a garden and there would be I do work in the deaf community. So there was one deaf retirement center I went to, and believe it or not, like there's an interpreter beside me. And there's been a couple of moments like that where I can do like garden shows and people open up their windows. Outside of that, as Manny will attest to, a lot of things are a little slower, I think, opening up here in Canada. So you got to get creative and you got to get forward thinking about how do you increase your online presence, which is what we're doing right now, which is actually really exciting because that was something that we can all probably, enhance our skills on. And of course, going forward, I'm confident that there'll be some other shows that are coming up, throughout the course of either the summer or the early fall. And in the meantime, we're getting ourselves ready to record or to release new music as well. So, the next few months, I think, for all indie artists are going to be getting ready to pump out some cool stuff. I almost swore.
Hey, so anybody going to these drive-in concerts? Is this going to be a thing? Drive-in concerts, they're here. It's happening.
Yeah, I've seen some of that.
I haven't been to one yet.
Yeah, it seems like a thing. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Let's do a Blue Crew drive up. All right, Blue Crew drive up.
Yeah, let's try it. Might as well at this point, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Awesome, y'all. Clay, one more song for us before we chat here.
One more. All right. So this last one is actually the one I'm going into the studio to record this upcoming Monday. So it's one of my favorites that I've had the chance to write. It's called "Never Meant to Be Your Broken Heart." We were 23, wild and free. I was living on love, you were loving on me. Dreaming about forever, sure that it would never end. Had your picture in my wallet, diamond in my pocket, loving like a freight train, nothing gonna stop it. Never thought that I'd be standing here. Sometimes things give away, and that love don't stay. I meant to be your up all night, you by my side, chasing that first time kiss up against your lips. Not worried about losing any sleep. Meant to be your giving it up, burning the love, trying to impress your dad and make him laugh. Get down on one knee, give you a diamond ring. I'm meant to be your every single wish upon a shooting star. But I never meant to be your broken heart. I guess it fell too hard to move too fast, made excuses to loosen the hold on the past. Maybe we've forgotten how it felt to be in love. If it was time that we were losing the battles we were choosing, letting every damn thing tell us we were losing, they found a way to make us walk away. I'm meant to be your up all night, you by my side, chasing that first time kiss up against your lips. Not worried about losing any sleep. I'm meant to be your giving it up, learning to love, trying to impress your dad, make him laugh. Get down on one knee, give you a diamond ring. I'm meant to be your every single wish upon a shooting star. But I never meant to be your broken heart. The ups, the downs, we turned it around. The fear we lost, yeah, the love we found. Two hearts that fell in love, they're falling apart. I'm meant to be your up all night, and you by my side, chasing that first time kiss up against your lips. Not worried about losing any sleep. I'm meant to be your giving it up, learning to love, trying to impress your dad, make him laugh. Get down on one knee, give you a diamond ring. Meant to be your every single wish upon a shooting star. But I never meant to be your broken heart. Yeah, your broken heart, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Clay, thanks for sharing the songs with us, man. Manny,
thanks for having
what you got coming up next?
My buddy Mark wanted to shout out, and this is one of his favorite songs, so there's no better way to do that than actually play it. This one's Old Money. Champagne toast in the back of a limousine, new dress on Harlem diamond ring, so right to the hip and high and deep. Stone fountain at the hidden leather driveway, jet on standby, full tank ready to fly. Million acres, horses bleed never ride. Hedge fund, neon club, high fashion, islands in the winter, summers in the Hamptons. Ain't gotta worry about nothing. Girl, all I love is like, oh, 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 money. All I love is like, oh, 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 money. Nobody's gonna be this rich, might as well be us. You should call it fate, you can call it love. Ain't no doubt, baby, what we have, it's gonna outlast our grandkids. Nothing. In you, girl, our love is like, oh, 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 money. Our love is like, oh, 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 money. never gonna grow. Can't use it all up. Baby, I know we ain't gotta worry about nothing. Me and you, girl, our love is like money. Our love is like money. Our love is like money. Our love is like money.
Yeah.
I love that song.
So good. Rock and roll. All right, Marshall, you're gonna close us out, man. Give us one more. One more thing.
You got it. This is I'm going back in the studio with this one. I kind of did a little pre-pro of it and was not it just wasn't where I wanted it. But here's another tune I wrote with my buddy Tommy. And we wrote this with another guy named Chris Kavanaugh. And it's funny because this is one of those tunes that when I was working with some people, they weren't really interested in it. And it was mostly because of the style of message. And yet I'm just a believer in this kind of style. So I'm going to put it out anyway. There's a song called Good Life.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, Mercury's been rising. Everybody's summertiming. You're shining like a diamond, looking so good, sitting right there. It's a good life, long as I got you, girl. It's alright. Rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming. You know that I love it when I see you sing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't got no beach house. We can do a little getaway now. We can burn that blacktop down, leave it all behind and get out of here. Yeah. It's a good life, long as I got you, girl, it's alright. Rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming, you know that I love it when I see you singing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. Come on, girl. Get on your sing-along, girl. Me and you get gone, girl. It's a good life. It's a real good life. Yeah, it's a good life. Long as I got you, girl, it's alright. Rolling down the road like it ain't nothing. Keep them kisses coming. You know that I love it when I see you sing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's a good life. Yes, it is, baby. It's a good life, yeah.
Sure is, man. It's a good life. Awesome.
Right on.
Well, thanks again to everybody who tuned in and was catching the Blue Crew Happy Hour. Thanks for letting me hang out and talk with all you guys, and thanks for sharing the songs. Thanks again to Budweiser. Thanks to Front Porch Music, and once again, go check out Unison Benevolent Fund. And one more chance, Clay. Everyone needs to go check out 17, right? Came out June 5th. That's the new single.
That's right. Yeah, go check
Awesome.
it out. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, whatever you listen to music on, it's out there. So be sure to check it out.
Sick. Awesome. Manny, big announcements coming down the pipe, but what
Big
you want everybody to
announcements,
know?
new music soon. Right now, Girls and Beers out. Having a lot of fun with that, so check that out. And the rest of the music is out on all streaming platforms. Just having fun.
All right, Marshall, give us one more plug. What do people need to know?
Definitely check out my stuff that I've been doing online lately. I've kind of increased my online performance, like the Blue Crew. So definitely check that out in the meantime until we got new music coming, which is just a matter of lining it up.
There it is. There it is. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great Blue Crew Happy Hour. We'll catch you all next week.
See ya.
A year ago, I didn't even know your name. We got this party rocking and the clock on the wall tick-tocking. It ain't stopping, so we're not going home. We got that feel good flowing and we don't wanna take it slow. It's so let's throw that, keep it going a bone. Hey, it's 11:30.